The way you enter Europe is about to change forever. No more stamps, my favorite thing ever. No more shortcuts, just digital gates that decide if you pass or pause. Are you ready for the new rules? I'm not, but let's go and check it out. Hi everyone, it's Irena here from Millionaire Migrant. Here we help entrepreneurs and investors to avoid very costly mistakes in their global strategy. So if you're stuck in a system that doesn't reward you, we'll show you how to unlock the global freedom and opportunity by creating the bespoke blueprint for you and only you, and help you implement it. Now, for decades, travelers from US, Canada, Australia, UK, pretty much everyone have enjoyed visa-free access to the EU. You come, they put a stamp, and you're in. Well, that's about to end. From 2025, meaning starting pretty much soon, Europe introduced a digital border system for security and modernization. Travelers will need more planning and digital approvals. So why are they doing this? I heard this one so many times. There is the biggest common misconception about the 90 in 180-day rule, where you can spend 90 days in Europe in every 180 days. So a lot of people were just bouncing around the EU countries because they're like, well, there is no border, so how do they know where am I or what am I doing and how long have I been here? Well, the problem is police currently can't actually track those stays, right? So because of that, the EU digital border system will replace the passport stamps, and basically they will be able to track this. So this is how it works. Basically, whenever you arrive, it will record the entry and exit dates, plus you'd have a facial scan and the fingerprints. It tracks allowed stay automatically. So basically it flags overstays, and data is stored for 3 years. So again, apart from that, there are no more stamps. I think there's a lot of people around the world who are collecting stamps in the passport. I'm one of them. Well, right now, that will end. So who this affects? Non-EU people, like myself, short stay travelers, so non-EU short stay travelers, the visa-exempt people, and short-term visa holders. Who is exempt? EU citizen, Irish citizens, and long-term visa or residency permit holders. It applies in all 29 countries, so Schengen countries except for Ireland and Cyprus, Norway, Iceland, Switzerland, and Liechtenstein. The rollout is expected to happen in October 2025. It will start with some major airports, but the full coverage is expected by April 2026. Now let's discuss another change, which is the European Travel Information and Authorization System. So what this is the pre-travel authorization for visa-free travelers. It's not a visa, it's not a tax. It's kind of similar to what the US and Canada have, the US ESTA and the Canadian ETA. So how it works is that you will have an online app, and you download the app, you input some of the basics, like, your name and stuff like that, the passport details, security questions and others. You pay 20 euros. It's free, by the way, for persons less than 18 years of age or older than 70. And you get the travel authorization, which is valid for 3 years or until the passport expiry in case it's less than 3 years. Who is affected? Citizens of approximately, 60 visa-exempt countries, US, UK, Canada, Australia, and others. Where it applies, it's the same as the previous and the phased rollout. The launch date is in 2026. I think that there will be a grace period and that the full enforcement will probably be around 2027. But this is something that all of us need to prepare for, because I say it as well. I talk about it with my family a lot, and they're like, we never heard of this. It's not anywhere. I can imagine that there will be a first bunch of travelers going there, and they'll be like, hey, you didn't do the authorization. So there has to be some kind of the grace period before it's fully implemented. So why are they introducing this? It basically strengthens the security by pre-screening the travelers. It identifies risks, overstays, again, 90 and 180-day rule, security alerts, criminal records, and others, and pretty much streamlines the border checks for legitimate travelers. So a part of that, the UK did their own version of it. So the UK implemented ETA. So what is it? It's similar digital travel authorization for the visa-free travelers. How it works, similar as the previous one. So you have an app, you apply online or via app, you pay £16, which is the fee. It's linked electronically to your passport, and it's valid for multiple trips, up to 6 months per visit, over the 2 years period, or until the passport expiry, again if the passport expires before the 2 years end. So who is affected? Non-UK citizens who previously entered visa-free, and who is exempt? UK and Irish citizens plus EU citizens. So all of the UK entry points will be covered with this, including Northern Ireland and overseas territories even. Again, exemption is the Republic of Ireland. It's actually already operational. It started on January 8th this year for non-EU visa-exempt visitors. For the EU citizens, they kind of did the extension, and with them, they started with this on April 2nd this year. Why are they doing this? Pretty much similar reasons as Europe, as the EU, pre-screening the travelers, enhanced border security, enhanced compliance with UK entry rules, and others. So you can see that Europe is pretty much tightening the borders. Travel is becoming digital and more structured. Window for hassle-free access is pretty much closing, and an EU passport or second residency can pretty much ensure freedom to travel, work, and to live across the whole Europe. So this is something that maybe you should look at. I'm not saying that this is the bad decision. I do think that with all of this, Europe will have more security, and including the UK as well. Well, they pretty much struggle a lot with security, so let's hope this will help. But I don't necessarily think that this is bad. I do think that this is a good system that they will have. But I do think that if Europe started, UK started, there will be more countries to follow. So you need to secure yourself, whether it's the visa-free access, whether it's just getting a residency that would get you through the line, and that if we come across a second COVID, you don't have to be locked in one country. So you can explore some of the options within Europe or within Asia or within Latin America, wherever it really suits you. So that's what we do here at Millionaire Migrant. We guide you through the process, whether it's the residency or the citizenship process. We plan the best country for you where you can get your residency or citizenship that will help you to pretty much unlock the global travel, the business opportunities, lifestyle opportunities, and others. If you're interested in having a chat with us, no strings attached, you can have a QR link here. And if this is not something that you're interested in, but you may be in the future, like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.